Hello everyone. In this video, we will cover part 4 of best 300 MCQs for the month of January. Let's begin this video.
Recently, which of the following organization has developed Entity Locker, a cutting-edge digital platform which is designed to transform the management and verification of businesses organization document. So the document which are related to businesses and organization, to manage and verify them, a platform has been launched. The name of platform is Entity Locker. Which organization has launched this platform? Now this platform is launched by National E-Governance Division, which comes under Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. This division was developed in 2009 and headquarters of this division is located in New Delhi. Clear? Now talking about this platform is a secure and cloud-based solution. Cloud-based solution means some kind of storage facility will be provided under this platform on internet. Okay. Now this will help the entities in storing, sharing, and verification of their documents. Now the entities which can take help or benefit of this platform are large organization, corporation, MSME, trust, startups, societies, etc. Now, the platform is a critical component of India's digital public infrastructure. Okay. Now, what are the other things which this platform is offering? It offers the real-time access. So anyone can access their document on real-time basis. Also, they can verify their document from this platform. Another important another important thing that this platform is offering is 10 GB of encrypted cloud storage. So storage facility of around 10 GB will be provided for secure document management. Third one is legally valid digital signatures for authenticating documents. So to authenticate their documents, a legally valid digital signatures would also be provided under this platform. Now, what is the aim of this platform? The aim of this platform is to minimize the administrative overhead, reducing the processing time, to process the document someone needs time, and to reduce that time this platform has been launched. And by reducing the time, it will increase the operational efficiency of business. Okay. Now, what are the another benefits of this platform? Benefits such as accountability by tracking all the document related activities is one of the important benefit under this platform. Now, various use cases of this platform are vendor verification. It will expedite or increase the loan application for MSME. Recently, ICAR, that is Indian Council of Agriculture Research, has renamed which of the following institutes as NIRCA, yani National Institute for Research on Commercial Agriculture. So which institute has been renamed as NIRCA? This institute is CTRI Rajamundry, yani Central Tobacco Research Institute, which is based in Rajamundry. Rajamundry is also known as Raja Mahendra Varman, which is based in East Godavari district of Andhra Pradesh. Now, why this renaming is happened? This renaming is aimed at branding and improving the demand of India's high-value commercial crop in world market. So, improve the demand of commercial crop of India in the world market. This rebranding has been done. Okay. So, apart from continuing research of tobacco, so earlier this institute was CTRI was researching on tobacco, but now NIRCA will also focus on various other varieties, that is turmeric, chili, ashwagandha, and castor. Okay. Recently, which of the following countries has completed the construction of Tian Shan Shangli Tunnel, the world's longest expressway tunnel? So Tian Shan is a kind of mountain range. It is also known as Tangri Tag and Tangir Tu, which means mountain of gods or heaven. So it is kind of largest system of mountain range in Central Asia. The highest peak of mountain range, this Tian Shan mountain range, is Jengish Chokushu, which is at 7,439 meters. Okay. Now talking about this tunnel is of length 22.13 kilometer. Okay, and it will reduce the time that it takes to drive across the Tian Shan mountain from 3 hours to 20 minutes. So to drive around these mountains, earlier it was taking 3 hours. Now by creating this tunnel, Tian Shan tunnel, it will reduce from 3 hours to 20 minutes only. Now this tunnel is an important part of Rumki-Yuli Expressway. So this is a highway which is connecting these two places, Rumki and Yuli, which both are based in Xinjiang. Okay, one is based in northern Xinjiang and one is based in southern Xinjiang. So the driving time between the two locations was earlier 7 hours, and by creating this tunnel, this driving time has been reduced to 3 hours. Now, which organization, which company is responsible for this product? The company name is China Communication Construction Xinjiang Transportation Investment and Development Company. So this is the company which is responsible for this tunnel. Now, this tunnel is a 4-lane tunnel, and it is constructed with the design speed of 100 km per hour. As per recently released research, that is 2025 Edelman Trust Barometer by the Edelman Trust Institute, India has slipped to which slot when it comes to people's trust in government, business, media, and NGO. Now, this is a barometer. This is a kind of ranking which is based on trust of people in their government, in their businesses, in their media, in their organization, etc., etc. Now, as per this report, India has slipped to third place. India has slipped to third place in the index, okay, when it comes to trust in government, business, media, and NGO. Now, the first place is secured by China, second place is secured by Indonesia, and third place is secured by India. Okay, now when we talk about the trust in companies that are headquartered in foreign countries, India comes at 13th place. Okay, first place is secured by Canada, second is secured by Japan, and third place is secured by the Germany. Talking about other important finding of this particular barometer, that is, so in most of the country, low income population is far less trusting. Low income population is far less trusting, and in terms of high income population, India is secured at 4th place. India is secured 4th place after Indonesia, Saudi Arabia, and China. Recently, Reserve Bank of India has set up a new standing external advisory committee which will evaluate the application from a universal bank and small finance bank. Who among the following serves as the chairperson of this committee? So the chairperson of this committee is Mahesh Kumar Jain. Now this committee will evaluate the applications from universal bank and small finance bank. Now what is small finance bank? Small finance banks are those banks which provide financial services to underserved communities. Okay, to underserved communities, and universal banks are those banks which provide wide range of financial services beyond commercial banking and investment banking like insurance. Okay, so the chairperson of this committee is Mahesh Kumar Jain. Other members of this committee is Revathi Iyer, Hemant G. Contractor, Parvati B. Sundaram, and N.S. Khanna. Tenure of this committee is 3 years, and the secretarial support to this committee will be provided by Reserve Bank of India's Department of Regulation. Recently, facilities of Hindustan Unilever Limited and which of the following companies have joined World Economic Forum's Global Lighthouse Network for driving manufacturing transformation through innovation. So, facilities, yani factories of these two companies, first is Hindustan Unilever Limited and second is SEAT Limited, has joined this network, that is Global Lighthouse Network. Now talking about this network is an initiative of World Economic Forum, and it is co-founded with McKinsey and Company, which is based in New York. This network was launched in 2018, and the aim of this network is to enhance the performance of manufacturing and supply chain by adopting 4IR technology. 4IR technologies means Fourth Industrial Revolution technologies. These are kind of future technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, etc. So by using these technologies, this network aims to enhance the performance of manufacturing and supply chains. Now this network honors those advanced factories which are transforming operations, which is enhancing efficiency, which is driving the sustainable growth and also upscaling their workforce. Okay, so this network honors these factories. So from India, two factories are in this list. Okay, so the first factory under this list is in Shri Perumbudur, which is in Kanchipuram district of Tamil Nadu, and this factory is related to SEAT Limited company. Second factory is related to Hindustan Unilever Limited company, which is based in Tinsukia, Assam, It is also known as Dumduma site of this facility. Okay. Now these are the two sites which has been selected under this network this year, and these two sites are important for our exam only. Okay. Next question. Recently, a demand has been made to include Roman script of Kokborok, which is a Sino-Tibetan language, in textbook and official work. Now, this Kokborok is a mother tongue of Borok people and tribal communities in which of the following states? So, this Kokborok language is associated with the Borok people of Tripura. Okay. So, recently, Tripura Student Federation were protesting in front of Tripura Assembly. They wanted to include the Roman script of Kokborok language in the textbook and the official work. That's why this particular event was in news. Okay. Now, talking about the Kokborok, Kokboros was formerly known as, it was earlier known as Tripuri or Tipratok. Okay. It is a mother tongue of mother tongue of Borok people. Okay, in the tribal community. Talking about the Kokborok, when we talk about the Kok, it is made of two words, that is Kok and Borok. Kok means the language and the Borok means man. It is a language of man. Okay. Now, Department of Commerce has introduced a scheme, and the name of scheme is Diamond Impressed Authorization Scheme. Now, the question is on eligibility of this scheme. Now, as per this scheme, all diamond exporters holding 2-star export house status and above, and having achieved a minimum export performance of what amount in cut and polished diamond each year for past 3 financial years are eligible. Okay. Now, the answer to this question is $15 million. So, the diamond exporters who have achieved a minimum export performance of $15 million each year in past 3 financial years are eligible to avail the benefit of this scheme. Okay, now let us discuss about this scheme in detail. Now, this scheme was introduced by Department of Commerce, which comes under Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and this scheme will be effective from 1st of April 2025. Now, why this scheme has been launched? This scheme has been launched to streamline mechanism for duty-free import of natural cut and polished diamonds. Okay, so it wants to streamline the mechanism of duty-free import of diamonds. What type of diamonds? Cut and polished diamonds. Now, polished diamonds are those diamonds that has been cut and smoothed to make it sparkle. Now, there is one kind of more diamonds, that is lab-grown diamonds, which are manufactured in laboratory, and those diamonds are not. This scheme is not applied for those lab-grown diamonds. Now, coming back to this scheme, so this scheme, there is an export obligation of 10% with a minimum value addition of 10%. So there is an export obligation under this scheme, and with the minimum value addition of 10%. Okay, now talking about this license, actually this is a license. Diamond Impressed Authorization is a license. Now, this license may be granted for the import of natural cut and polished diamond, and this may include the semi-processed, half-cut and broken diamond. Now, the main thing in this is each diamond should weigh not more than 1/4 of carat, means 25 cent. Now, what does this carat mean? Now, carat means some kind of carat means it is a unit of measurement. Okay, it is a unit of measurement which specify the weight of diamond. Okay, which specify the weight of diamond. So 1 carat is equal to 200 milligram. It means 5 carat is equal to 1 gram. Okay, so 1/4 of carat, the diamond which we are importing under this scheme, their weight should not be more than 1/4 of carat or 25 cents as per this scheme. Okay, so there is an export obligation to achieve minimum value addition of 10%, and this scheme does not apply to lab-grown diamonds. Now, talking about the eligibility of this scheme, the exporter should have 2-star export house status or above. Now, what is this status? So, this status is a recognition which is granted by DGFT, yani Directorate General of Foreign Trade. Now, this Directorate General of Foreign Trades comes under Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Now, there are kind of 5 status which is given by DGFT. five types of status which are given by DGFT. First is 1-star export house status, which is given to those export companies which are performing in a year as US dollar million, 3 US dollar million. Okay, so 3 million US dollar of export, if any company is doing, those companies will be given the status of 1-star export house. 2-star export house will be given to those companies which are exporting, whose performance in export is US dollar 25 million. For 3-star it is 100 million. For 4-star it is 500 million, and for 5-star it is 2000 million. So that's as per this scheme, these exporters should have the status of 2-star export house, and also they should have the minimum export performance of US dollar 15 million. Okay, 15 million in cut and polished diamond each year in the past 3 financial year. So in the past 3 financial year, for example 2021, 22 and 23, so past 3 financial years, each year they should have the export performance of 15 million US dollar, 15 million each. Okay, now talking about the export obligation, this export obligation of these export obligation to achieve a minimum value addition of 10% should against each export consignment should be fulfilled within a period of 6 months from the date of clearance of such consignment. Okay, and all import and export shall be made only through Mumbai airports. Okay. Recently, which of the following numbering series has Reserve Bank of India mandated banks to use call customer for transactional purpose to prevent the financial frauds? So recently, Reserve Bank of India has mandated bank to use a numbering series to call customer, okay, for transactional purposes, so that they could prevent the financial fraud. Okay, so the numbering series is for transactional purpose is 1600XX. Okay, and for promotional voice calls, it is 140XX. So why this numbering series has been introduced? See, there are kind of financial fraud which has been increased day by day. So to prevent these financial frauds, these two numbering series has been introduced by Reserve Bank of India, and they have mandated banks to use these numbering series for promotional calls as well as transactional calls. So for transactional call it is 1600XX, and for promotional calls it is 140XX. Recently, United States Bureau of Industry and Security has removed 3 prominent Indian nuclear entities from its restrictive entity list with an aim to strengthen bilateral ties between India and USA, and also focuses on promoting advanced energy cooperation. Okay, identify which one is not among them. So recently, US has removed 3 Indian nuclear entities from its entity list. Okay. Now, why these nuclear entities has been removed from this list? Because they want to improve the bilateral ties between these two countries, between India and USA, and also they want to promote the advanced cooperation in nuclear science or nuclear energy between the two countries. Okay, so the 3 nuclear entities which has been removed from this list are Bhabha Atomic Research Center. Second one is Indira Gandhi Atomic Research Center, Kalpakam, and third one is Indian Rare Earth Limited, Mumbai. So the answer to this question is Institute of Physics, Bhubaneswar. Okay, so talking about this entity list is published by Bureau of Industry and Security. So as per this list, those entities which are included in this list, US believes that these entities are engaged in some activities which are threat to US national security or foreign policy interests. That's why these entities are included in this, and the entities which are included in this are subject to individual licensing requirement and policies. Okay, now talking about these 3 entities which are removed from this list from India are now Bhabha Atomic Research Center. It is located in Trombay, Mumbai. Okay, it is a premier nuclear research facility. Second one is IGCR, Indira Gandhi Center for Atomic Research. It is the second largest establishment of Department of Atomic Energy. It is located in Kalpakam, Chennai. Third one is IREL India Limited. Okay, it is a public sector undertaking. It's based in Mumbai, and it specializes in mining and refining rare earth metals. Recently, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, the flagship scheme of Indian government which aims to address the declining child sex ratio, prevent gender-biased sex-selective practices, and promote the survival, education, and empowerment of girl child has marked its which anniversary? So recently, this scheme has celebrated its 10th anniversary. Okay, now talking about this scheme was launched in year 2015, and it is a collaborative effort of three ministries, that is Ministry of Women and Child Development, Ministry of Education, and Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. It was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Panipat, Haryana. Okay, and the aim of this scheme is to prevent gender biased sex selective practices, ensure their survival, and also promote their education. Okay, so this scheme has these three important aims. So talking about the activities, so the overall activities of these schemes is monitored by Ministry of Women and Child Development. Now, as per the recent data of this scheme, so the sex ratio at birth recently has been improved from 918 to 930. So it was earlier in 2014-15 it was 918, and as per recent data it has increased to 930, which is a very good data, very good indication that this scheme is being successful day by day. Okay, so talking about the key criteria to assess the impact and evaluation of progress of the scheme, there are two key criteria on which this scheme is evaluated. First is sex ratio at birth, which has improved, you can see that, and second one is gross enrollment ratio of girl child at secondary level. Okay, so at secondary level, how many girls are enrolled in school? This is the second criteria to assess the impact of this scheme. Okay, now talking about other key developments under this scheme, so the increase in girls enrollments. So as per the recent data, in 2014-15, there were 75.51% gross enrollment ratio. So the gross enrollment ratio was 75.51%, and it has increased to 78% in 2023-24. Okay, and the number of institutional deliveries has also increased. Earlier, it was 61% in 2014-15, and in 2023-24 it is over 97.3%, which is a very good data, okay. So this is all about this scheme. According to recent information, which of the following state is said to become the first state in India to implement UCC, yani Uniform Civil Code, as the state government has approved the UCC rule manual? Okay, so the state which is going to be the first state to implement UCC in India is Uttarakhand. Now, okay, now what is UCC, Uniform Civil Code? So as per Indian Constitution, it is mentioned under Article 44 of Indian Constitution, which advocates Uniform Civil Code for all citizens. Okay, for all citizens. Now, Uttarakhand is second state in India to implement this. Second state in India. Here I am telling you that it is the first state in India. So first state in independent India. Overall, it is second state. Overall, it is second state. So which state was the first state? First state was the Goa. It was before independence that Goa implemented UCC in it. Okay. Second state is Uttarakhand, and for independent India, it is Uttarakhand is the first state to implement the UCC. Now, talking about the key highlights of this UCC. So this UCC will establish to set some uniform personal law, which will be applied to all the citizens irrespective of their religion, gender, or caste. Broadly, these UCC, these codes will cover marriage, divorce, adoption, inheritance, and succession. And this UCC will not implemented to state tribal communities as they have their unique cultural practices. Okay, this UCC, this code of Uttarakhand has 392 sections which are included in 7 schedules, and the draft is prepared by 5-member expert committees headed by Ranjana Prakash Desai. Okay, now talking about the highlights of this UCC, UCC mandates marriage registration. Okay, so each marriage in Uttarakhand must be registered. Okay, there is a prohibition on bigamy. For example, if an individual has entered into the second marriage while his or her spouse is alive, that will be strictly prohibited. There are equal divorce rights. Both husband and wives would have from all religions will have the equal right to seek the divorce. Sons and daughters from all religious communities will have equal right to inherit the property. There will be no discrimination on inheritance. Live-in relationship in state should be registered, and the child born from such relationship will have all equal rights to inheritance. Okay, the polygamy is banned. Okay, and registration of marriage is approved. It is mandatory, and the children who are born from surrogacy or assisted reproductive technology will be treated equally to biological children. So this is all about the UCC of Uttarakhand. Recently, Manipur, Meghalaya and Tripura has celebrated their statehood day on which of the following dates? So on 21st of January, these three states has celebrated their 53rd statehood day. Talking about the constitutional provision of formation of state, as per Article 2, the Parliament is empowered to admit into the Union of India or establish new state on such terms and condition it thinks fit. Article 3 states that it can change the existing state of Union of India. Okay. Now, talking about these three states, Manipur and Tripura were merged into India in 1949. Okay, earlier it were given the status of Union territory, and Meghalaya earlier was a part of Assam. These three states, yani Manipur, Tripura and Meghalaya, were become the full-fledged states on 21st of January 1972. Recently, ISRO has announced that the team of research scientists had successfully completed the demonstration of restart of Vikas liquid engines. Now, this engine is conceived and developed by LPSC, that is Liquid Propulsion System Center, which is located in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. Now, what is this restart test of Vikas liquid engines? So basically, these liquid engines are actually, there are two types of engine, rocket engine. First one is liquid engine, second one is solid engine. So liquid fuel is provided to the engine, and that is known as liquid engine, and when solid fuel is there, that is known as solid engine. Now this is a liquid engine. Okay, liquid engine. Now in this test, first of all, there was engine was ignited for 60 seconds. It means first 1 minute. For 1 minute, engine was ignited, but later on, after 1 minute, this engine was stopped or shut off for 2 minutes. For 120 seconds, this engine was shut off, and later on it was restart for 7 seconds, and all this process was very smooth and normal as expected. Now, how this restart will help ISRO in its mission? It will improve the efficiencies of rocket, it will take them further, and it will use the less fuel during the flights. Okay, now talking about this Vikas liquid engines, these engines are named in honor of Vikram Ambalal Sarabhai. So in honor of Vikram Sarabhai, these engines are made, and it is developed by Liquid Propulsion System Center of ISRO, which is located in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. Okay, now these engines have two kind of fuel engine capacity. First is of 40 ton and second one is of 55 ton. Recently, virgin coconut oil from which of the following states or union territory has received GI tag, geographical indication tag? So recently 7 products has received the GI tag. We'll discuss this in detail. So you have to tell me virgin coconut oil is associated with which of the following states or union territory? This is associated with Andaman and Nicobar Island. Now talking about the seven products, first one is Nicobari mat. It is also known as Chatrai Hello. Okay? It is made up from sun-dried screw pine leaves. Second is Nicobari hut. It is also known as To Chanvi Pati Nei Hupul. Okay. Third one is Nicobari Hodi craft. Fourth one is Padok furniture craft. Okay. Fifth one is Nicobari Tavi A Nagage. It is also known as virgin coconut oil. Okay. And sixth one is Andaman and Nicobar coconut, and the last one is Andaman Karen Musli rice. Okay. It is a traditional food crop of Andaman Island. Okay. And it is cultivated by the Karen community for generations. So these are the 7 products these are the 7 products which recently has received the geographical indication tag. Now, what is this geographical indication tag? Now, this tag is used to identify goods which have these special characteristics. So the goods which have these special characteristics, these tags is given to those products, special characteristics. Now, this tag is valid for 10 years, following which it has to be renewed. Recently, OTEC, a startup in consumer electronics and computer accessories, has unveiled India's first AI integrated mouse, which is designed to enhance productivity and enable effortless multitasking. What is the name of this mouse? The name of this mouse is BM09. It is developed by OTEC. Now, OTEC is a company which is founded by Prashant Bora, and it is a venture under Bora Multicorp Venture, which is based in Pune, Maharashtra. Now, talking about the features of this mouse has an AI button. When we click that button, it will give us the instant access of OTEC's AI software. Okay. Second important feature of this product is it is equipped with OCR button. OCR means optical character recognition. So this will recognize the optical character, which will transform images to text instantly. Okay. There is a voice button in this mouse which will do this seamless voice typing and commands. So there will be kind of voice typing. When we speak, it will type too on the keyboard, on the screen. Okay. And the important highlight of this mouse is the translation button. When we press this button, it will help us in translating voice into text in 100+ languages. So in 100+ languages, when we speak, it will translate that language into other text. Okay. Recently, Startup Policy Forum, with the support of DPIIT and Startup India, has launched an initiative to bridge the vision of India's next generation nation builder and the mission of policymaker and regulator. Okay. So it wants to bridge the vision of India's nation builder. It means it wants to bridge the vision of India's people with the mission of policymaker. Okay. So the initiative which has been launched by these 3 entities is Startup Baithak. Okay. So first one was Startup Baithak. Second initiative which was launched by these are Startup Baithak, which is an informal networking initiative, which was on the sidelines of Startup Baithak. Now, this Startup Baithak will bring together founder, investor, startup ecosystem, etc., and they will strengthen ties across this entrepreneurial ecosystem. Now, talking about this Startup Policy Forum, it is an industry alliance. It is an industry alliance for India's new age companies, and it was established in 2024. Basically, it is a platform for networking, community engagement, and consensus building. Recently, which of the following states' High Court has launched a digital initiative, TWARIT, which means transmission of warrants, summons, and reports by information technology, for the transmission of warrants and summons, enabling judges to monitor the case status online. So basically, this is an initiative which aims to the electronic delivery of legal document, including court summons, electronic delivery of legal documents, including court summons and warrants to the concerned individual or organization or party. So to transfer legal documents, this technology has been launched, and the name of this technology is TWARIT. So this is launched by Madhya Pradesh government. Okay. Recently, CDSCO, Central Drugs Standards Control Organization, has approved second living drug, which is a chimeric antigen receptor CAR T-cell therapy to treat the blood cancer. So you have to tell me the name of this drug. So the name of this drug is Cartemi. Now let us discuss that what is this living drug. So living drug is a therapy which involves removing cells from a patient body and then modifying it, and then infusing them back into the patient body. Okay, so this is kind of this is known as the living drug. Okay, now talking about CAR T cell therapy, that is chimeric antigen receptor T cell therapy. What is this? So it is a type of T cell. These T cells are a type of white cells which are removed from patient's body, and then they are genetically engineered to recognize the cancer cells, and then in the lab they multiply faster and they are again infused back into the patient body. Okay, now these cells will fight against the cancer cells. Okay, so that's why this is known as chimeric antigen receptor T cell therapy. Okay, so now you know that what is the difference, what is living drug and what is CAR T cell therapy. Now recently the second living drug has been approved to treat the blood cancer, and the name of drug is Cartemi. Okay, now this is approved by CDSCU, and Cartemi is associated with which company? It is associated with Emmanuel Therapeutics, which is based in Bengaluru, and it is for the blood cancer which name is adult B cell non-Hodgkin lymphoma. Okay, so it is kind of aggressive type of blood cancer. Okay, now the therapy would cost around rupees 35 to 50 lakh. So let me tell you one more thing, that in 2023 CDSO has also approved a CAR T cell therapy that was known as Next CAR 90. Okay, and it was given by Immuno Act, which is a company incubated at IIT Bombay. So this therapy was also for the leukemia. Leukemia means blood cancer. Talking about CDSU, CDSU comes under Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and it is a regulatory body for cosmetic, pharmaceutical and medical devices. Okay, and headquarters of CDSU is located in New Delhi. India AI Mission has shortlisted 20 applicants under India AI Cyber Guard AI Hackathon for its stage 2. Now you have to tell me that this hackathon was announced by India AI in collaboration with which? Okay, so it is announced by India AI and I4C, that is Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center. Now this center I4C comes under the Ministry of Home Affairs, and it look towards building cyber capacity, cyber security in India. Okay, now talking about this hackathon is launched by India AI and I4C. Okay, and the main aim of this hackathon is to leverage artificial intelligence in driving efficiency to prevent, detect, investigate and prosecute cybercrime. Okay, so it want to build efficiency towards cybercrime. Okay, to prevent people from cybercrime, to detect cybercrime before it happens, and to investigate and prosecute towards this. Okay, now the participant who have the opportunity under this hackathon, the participant have the opportunity to design, implement some sophisticated artificial intelligence model to enhance the effectiveness of cybersecurity in the country. Okay, now talking about the stages of this hackathon, there are 3 stages in this hackathon. First stage will held in virtual mode. Second, in person. There is a 3-day hackathon for top 20 teams. So this is the second stage in which top 20 teams are selected, and it is a 3-day hackathon. Okay? And for the final stage, that is stage 3, top 3 teams will be selected. Okay, now what are the prizes and incentives for this hackathon? First prize is of rupees 25 lakh. So up to rupees 25 lakh will be provided, and there will be opportunity given to develop a solution for national rollout. Second prize is of up to rupees 7 lakh. Third prize is of rupees 3 lakh. And also there is a special prize of rupees 5 lakh for all women team. As per recently released report, Brand Finance IT Services 2025 ranking, India has secured second position, contributing 36% of the total brand value. Now, you have to tell me that which of the following countries has topped this ranking. So, these rankings are topped by United States. Now, talking about the brand value by country, as per this report, United States has topped the ranking with the brand value of 41.7%. India has secured the second position with 36.1% of the brand value, and Japan has secured the third position with 9.5% of the brand value. Now, talking about the companies, which are topped in brand value. First one is Accenture, which is based in United States with the total brand value of 41.5 billion US dollar. Okay. Second one is TCS, that is Tata Consultancy Services, which is based in India, and its brand value is 21.26 billion US dollar. Third one is Infosys, which is based in India, and its brand value is US dollar 16.3 billion. So these are the top three countries and top three companies which are top in brand value as per this report in 2025. Okay. Now, talking about the brand finance. So what is this brand finance? So brand finance is a brand valuation consultancy whose headquarters is located in London. Some other key takeaways from this report: that collective brand value of top 25 IT services brand is US dollar 163 billion. Okay. So as per the report, Accenture is the most valuable IT services brand for 7th consecutive year. So these are the important key takeaways from this report. Recently, who among the following has been appointed as the Additional Director General, yani ADG of BSF, Border Security Force? So the answer is Mahesh Kumar Agarwal. Talking about Border Security Force, it was established in 1965 following India-Pakistan war. Okay. Now it comes under Ministry of Home Affairs, and it is deployed across Indo-Pakistan border, Indo-Bangladesh border, and also it helped in anti-Naxal operations. Okay. Anti-Naxal operation. Headquarters of BSF is located in New Delhi. The following has secured the top position in inaugural edition of HSBC Hurun Global Indians list, and this list has been published by HSBC in collaboration with Hurun India. So the answer to this question is Satya Nadella. So basically, this is the list which ranks the 200 most valuable companies in the world, which is led by Indian origin leaders. And this list is topped by Satya Nadella. So who are the other Indians in this list? Satya Nadella is on top, who is currently the chairman and CEO of Microsoft, and the company is valued at $3,146 billion. Sundar Pichai is on second rank, who is Alphabet CEO, and the company is valued at $2,107 billion. Neil Mohan, who is YouTube CEO currently, his company is valued at $455 billion. So these are the top three leaders who are valuing the top valued company in the world in terms of US dollar. Now, talking about the other important data, that is, who are the NRIs on 2024 Hurun India Rich List. So the first one is Lakshmi Nivas Mittal and family. Second rank is secured by Gopichand Hinduja and family, and third rank is secured by Anil Agarwal and family. Now, who are the women on this list? First one is there are actually 12 women on the list, and this list is led by Reshma Kevalramani, followed by Jayashri Ulal, and this is followed by Leena Nair. So, as per in the terms of preferred city, San Francisco top the list, followed by New York, and it is followed by Palo Alto, California. Okay. Now talking about the youngest entrepreneur on this list is Tanaya Tandon, and most of the Indian origin leaders comes from Tamil Nadu, Punjab, Kerala, Maharashtra, and the average age of the individual on this list is 56 years. Talking about the sectors in which most of the Indian professionals are working, first sector is software and services industries as per this list. Second one is financial services, and third one is healthcare. So these are the top sectors in which Indian professionals are working, and they are on this list. Recently, Kerala CM Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan has launched a platform which is one of the world's fastest weather alert system, and it is designed to rescue and rehabilitate the efforts during extreme weather events. You have to tell me what is the name of this system. So actually, the name of this system is Kavacham. The name of this system is Kavacham. Kavacham stands for Kerala Warning Crisis and Hazards Management System. So this is kind of alert system. So when there is any kind of extreme weather event in Kerala, this will alert the people of the Kerala of the state. So this system will integrate alert, siren, and global weather models to improve states' disaster preparedness and public safety. And Kavacham in Malayalam translate to shield in English. Okay. Now this system is developed by Kerala State Disaster Management Authority, and funding for this system is received from NDMA, that is National Disaster Management Authority, and World Bank. So fund is provided by these two organizations. Now what this system will do, how this system will work, it will unify entire early warning system into one framework. Okay, it is kind of hazard assessment, alert assurance, and action planning system. So actually in the system around 126 siren are currently installed. It aims to install actually 126 siren strobe lights on tall towers, so that in event of any disaster it will alert the people who are living in that surrounding areas. Under the system, pre-recorded voice messages are included, and there are also audio alert which are included. Now, for this system will collect the data from various sources like India's INCOIS, India Meteorological Department, okay, private and public agencies, social media network, and internet. So this will collect data from these all these resources, make and work upon that and release the alert and sirens. Okay, now this warning will cover the sea attacks, the heavy rainfall, strong winds, extreme heats, etc., etc. Each siren will have three colors: red, yellow, and orange in this strobe light, and it is equipped with 8 loudspeakers. And these broadcast warnings will be given up to 1200 meter away. Recently, Ministry of Defense has signed a contract with Heavy Vehicles Factory, okay, a unit of which of the following companies, for procurement of 47 tank, 72, which is a bridge laying tanks for Indian Army at a total cost of 1560.52 crore. So actually, Ministry of Defense has signed a contract with this company, which is a unit of Armored Vehicle Nigam Limited. So this Heavy Vehicles Factory is a unit of Armored Vehicle Nigam Limited, and there is a procurement. This ministry is targeting to procure around 47 tank 72 bridge laying tanks. Actually, bridge laying tanks are these tanks. You can see this in the picture, that lay bridge. Okay, that lay bridge. This system on this tank is a kind of bridge. Okay, so it opens when needed. Okay, now the total cost of this procurement is 1560 crore rupees. Now talking about this heavy vehicle factory, it is an tank manufacturing factory which is located in Avadi, Chennai. Okay, now talking about these bridge laying tanks, these are employed to launch bridges during offensive and defensive operation by mechanized forces. Now the weight of these tanks is 49 tons, and it has the capacity of 3 people. Okay. Now it comes in two configuration. One is of 20 meter span and second one is of 22 meter span. Now next question is, as per recent information, who among the following has authored the book titled Wild Fictions? Okay. So the author of this book is Amitav Ghosh, and this book is explore climate change, societal issues, and political instability. Next. Recently, Department of Agriculture Reforms and Public Grievance comes under Ministry of Personal Public Grievances, has officially launched a scheme for Prime Minister's Award for Excellence in Public Administration 2024. Now, under the scheme, the award will comprise of a trophy, scroll, and an incentive of what amount? Okay, so an incentive of rupees 20 lakh is given under this award. Now, these awards were launched in 2006 and modified on multiple occasions. Now, currently, this award is given in 3 categories. And for the first categories, this award is open to all district collectors. For second category, this is open for the best overall progress to be given to district covering 500 aspirational blocks. So second award will be given to district who have done very good work, good progress in 500 aspirational blocks. Third category, for awards for third category is open to central government, ministries, department, or state or union territory government or a district. So these are the three categories for which country awards is given. Now talking about the first category, let me tell you that this is given, there are 16 awards given under these three categories. Now for the first category, holistic development of a district. So this award is given to district collectors who have given very exemplary work, very good work in these 11 areas. So these 11 areas are like Ghar Ghar Jal, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Mission Indradhanush, Jan Arogya Yojana, Swanidhi, etc. etc. So those district collectors who have done very exemplary work, very good work in these 11 categories, award will be given to them. 5 awards will be given under this category. Next is aspirational block program, in which district would be awarded for doing good work in aspirational blocks. So there are 500 aspirational blocks. This program was launched in 2013, and this program focuses on improving governance in quality of life of citizens most difficult and underdeveloped block, who are living in most difficult and underdeveloped blocks. Okay, so under this list, under this category, 5 awards will be given. Third is innovation category, in which 6 awards will be given, and traditionally highest number of nominations are received under this category. Now under this category, national, state and district level innovation would be recognized. Okay, recently US President Donald Trump has announced an initiative of 500 billion, and the initiative is related to artificial intelligence infrastructure development. Now this venture will be launched, will be taken care of by many companies like OpenAI, Oracle, SoftBank. And under this initiative, a vast network of data centers will be constructed around United States. So in US, a vast network of data center will be developed under this initiative. You have to tell me that what is the name of this initiative. So the name of this initiative is Stargate. Okay, now these are the CEO of these 3 companies, that is OpenAI, Oracle and SoftBank. Now the venture Stargate brings together many tech giants like OpenAI has headquarters in San Francisco, Oracle headquarters in Austin, SoftBank headquarters in Tokyo. Okay, they want to construct a vast network of data center in United States. So in United States, data center network will be developed. Lead partners are SoftBank and OpenAI. And SoftBank will provide the financial responsibility will be given to SoftBank, and OpenAI will have the operational responsibility. Other partners are MGX, which is a technology fund. It is the 4th investor of this initiative. Other partners, key partners are ARM, Microsoft, Nvidia, Oracle, OpenAI, etc. etc. Okay. Which of the following institutes or centers has been selected for this award, that is Subhash Chandra Bose Apada Prabandhan Puruskar, in the institutional category? So basically, this is an award which is named on Subhash Chandra Bose, okay? And it is given on 23rd of January. So on 23rd of January, this award is given, and for institutional category, INCOIS has been selected. INCOIS is Indian National Center for Ocean Information Services. So this has been selected for this award. Okay. Now this award was instituted to recognize and honor the invaluable contribution and selfless services rendered by individuals and organizations. So this award is given to individuals also and organizations. And those individuals and organizations who have given very good services, selfless services in disaster management, those persons or organizations will be awarded this award. For institutional category, INCOIS has been selected. Now talking about this award, institutions will be given the cash prize of rupees 51 lakh and a certificate. and individuals will be given rupees 5 lakh and a certificate. Now, this award was administered by NDMA, that is National Disaster Management Authority, and only Indian nationals and Indian institutions can apply for this award. Okay. Now talking about INCOI's headquarter is located in Hyderabad. INCOI's headquarter is located in Hyderabad, Telangana. Two important initiatives taken by INCOIS are ITEWC. It means Indian Tsunami Early Warning Center. Indian Tsunami Early Warning Center. Now this is a center which provide tsunami alert within 10 minutes. Second one is SARAT, SARAT. This is also taken by the organization, and the full form of SARAT is Search and Rescue Aided Tool. Search and Rescue Aided Tool. It assists Indian Coast Guard, Indian Navy, and Coast Guard Police in locating individuals and objects who are lost at the sea. Okay. Next, recently, which of the following institutes has established Center for Biodegradable Packaging to develop zero waste bioplastic? So to develop zero waste bioplastic, a center is being developed by an institute. The name of center is Center of Biodegradable Packaging, and the name of this institute is IIT Madras. So IIT Madras is developing this center. Now, talking about this center will develop the plastic which can degrade biologically. It means there are traditional plastic which remains in the atmosphere for very long period of time, and IIT Madras has developed this institute to develop biodegradable packaging or biodegradable plastic, and this biodegradable plastic is also known as second generation plastic. It is developed by the waste material like rice straw, bagasse, etc., or agriculture products, residue, etc. Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, which is a small deposit scheme of Government of India, which is meant to exclusively for girl child. It has recently completed its 10 year. Now you have to tell me what is the minimum deposit in this. Okay? So a minimum deposit is rupees 250. Now let us discuss about this scheme. Now this scheme is a small deposit scheme which was launched in 2015 as a part of Beti Bachao Beti Padhao campaign. Okay. Now this scheme is meant to meet the education and marriage expenses of girl child. So if parents invest in this scheme help them in meeting the expenses related to education and marriage of girl child. Okay. Now the nodal ministry of this scheme is Ministry of Finance. Minimum deposit could be rupees 250 a financial year up to rupees 1.5 lakh. Okay. Maximum deposit 1.5 lakh. And under this scheme, account can be open till the girl child attains the age of 10 years. Okay. And only one account will be open in the name of girl child. In one family, only 2 girl child can open the account. Okay. The parents can withdraw the money for higher education of the girl child. They can also prematurely close this account in the event of the marriage of girl child, but the condition is the age of girl child should be 18 years. Minimum age should be 18 years. Okay. Now this account will mature on completion of 21 years from the date of opening of account. So for example, the account is opened in year 2000, then this account will open in mature in 2021. Now this deposit qualify for deduction of section 80C under Income Tax Act. Recently, United Kingdom based, yani London based data and analytics research company Global Data PLC has released a report, and the name of report is Top 25 Global Banks by Market Capitalization in 4th quarter of 2024. Now, as per the report, what is the rank of HDFC Bank Limited? Okay. Now, the HDFC Bank Limited has been ranked at 13th place in this report. Now, this report ranks those 25 global banks which are in top and top by market capitalization. Now, what is market capitalization? Market capitalization is the total value of a company, in terms of outstanding share. And how it is calculated? It is calculated by multiplying the current share price into the number of share outstanding. Okay? So for example, there are outstanding share 1 crore in the market, and one share is of 10 rupees. So the market capitalization of that company would be 10 crore rupees. Okay, so 25 banks are in this list. First bank in this list is JP Morgan and Chase Bank. First bank in this list is in JP Morgan and Chase Bank, which is based in USA. Its market capitalization is of 674.9 US dollar. ठीक है, 674.9 billion US dollar. Second bank is Bank of America, 337.2 billion US dollar. Third bank is ICBC. It stands for Industrial and Commercial Bank of China. This is Chinese bank, and its market capitalization is US dollar 328.2 billion. HDFC Bank is at 13th place. Its market capitalization is US dollar 158.5. Okay. Next is ICICI Bank from India, which is at 19th place. Its market capitalization is this. And next is State Bank of India. It is at 24th place. Its market capitalization is US dollar 82.9 billion. Recently, which of the following organization has developed two innovations, and the name of innovations are radar absorbing Nirala laminate and Adrishya RAM paint. Okay? And these innovations want to enhance the stealth capabilities of aircraft by reducing the radar cross section and making them less detectable. Now, what is stealth capabilities? Stealth capabilities are the capabilities of aircraft so that they could not be detected by the radar. So that is known as the stealth capabilities. So for this, to improve the stealth capabilities of aircraft, two initiative has been launched by CSIR NAL, that is National Aerospace Laboratory. Okay, now these two initiatives are Nirala laminate. Nirala stands for Nirantar radar absorbing laminate. So it is a kind of a radar absorbing structure which will absorb the radar. Okay, and its absorption rate is 80 to 99%, which is a very good rate. Okay, it is actually a multi-layer epoxy resin based composite. Second innovation is Adrishya RAM paint. So this is a kind of paint which enhances the stealth of aircraft, and its absorption rate is 75 to 90%. It can be sprayed, or it can be painted using the brush. Recently, President of United States Donald Trump has signed an executive order to change the name of Denali Mountain back to what? So that name of Denali Mountain has been changed to Mount McKinley. So as per this executive order, this also claims to change the name of Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. Now, what is Mount McKinley? This Mount McKinley is the highest mountain peak in North America. So North America is a constitution in which USA and Canada is there. And this is the highest mountain peak. Denali or Mount McKinley is the highest mountain peak of North America. It stands at 20,310 feet above sea level, and it is located in Alaska range. Okay, next is Gulf of Mexico. Gulf of Mexico is an ocean basin and marginal sea of Atlantic Ocean. Okay, recently Union Cabinet has approved the extension of National Health Mission for another how many years after reviewing its progress over the past 3 years. So recently this mission has been extended for 5 years. Now, talking about this mission was actually launched as a new National Rural Health Program in 2005, and another program, that is National Urban Health Program, was also launched in 2013. Okay, now these two programs, that is Rural Health Program and Urban Health Program, were merged into National Health Mission in 2013. So basically this program was launched in 2013 after merging these rural and urban component of this mission. Okay, now rural health program focuses on people of rural areas and urban health program focuses on people of urban areas. Now talking about the main aim of this mission is to strengthen the health system in urban and rural areas for reproductive, maternal, neonatal child and as adolescent health. Okay, and it also wants to target the disease that is communicable and a non-communicable disease. Now it compasses two submissions, that is rural health mission, urban health mission. Okay, and it envisages achievement of universal access of equitable, affordable, quality health services. So basic aim of this mission is to provide health services to all the rural as well as urban areas of the country. And these health services should be accessed universally, should be accessed by all the people, equitably, affordably, and quality healthcare services. Okay. Talking about the nodal ministry, the ministry who is overlooking to this mission is Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and this mission is a centrally sponsored scheme. Now, centrally sponsored scheme means the funding under this scheme would be provided by both central government and state governments. Okay, so that's what centrally sponsored scheme all about. Now, target under this mission are to reduce maternal mortality rate to 1 by 1000 live births. Now, maternal mortality rate is that rate under which female who is in pregnancy or during the childbirth died, and this is count as 1. This MMR is count as 1 per 1 lakh. 1 lakh pregnancy or 1 lakh deaths, etc. Okay, now talking about the infant mortality rate, that is IMR, they want to reduce it to 25 by 1000. So out of 1000 live birth, they are targeting that should be reduced to 25. Okay, next is to reduce total fertility rate to 2.1. Total fertility rate. Okay, next target is to reduce the anemia in women that are in the age of 15 to 49 years. Also, next target is to reduce the mortality, morbidity due to communicable, non-communicable disease, injuries, emerging diseases, etc. Also, this target want to reduce the household out-of-pocket expenditure that they are the expenditure they are paying for their health, to maintain their health. Okay, they also want to reduce this under this mission. Reduce annual incidence and mortality from tuberculosis by half. Okay, so by half they want to reduce the mortality due to mortality which is happening due to tuberculosis. Next is to reduce the leprosy less than 1 on every 10,000 population, reduce malaria incidence less than 1 on every 1,000 malaria incidence, less than 1% microfilaria prevalence in all districts. Next is Kala Azar elimination by 2015. Now, this is what National Health Mission is all about. Now, talking about what are the progress or key achievement as per recent data. So, as per recent data, MMR, that is maternal mortality rate, has been reduced from 130 in 2014-16 to 97 per 1 lakh in 2018-20. So, this has been reduced significantly. Infant mortality rate, which was 39 in 2014 per 1000 live birth, it has reduced to 28. Under 5 mortality rate has declined from 45 to 32. So this is what we have achieved by implementing this National Health Mission. Recently, India has officially joined the medium altitude long endurance remotely piloted aircraft system, that is MALE RPAS, and it is also known as Eurodrone program, as an observer state. So as an observer state, India has joined this program, Eurodrone program. Okay, now you have to tell me that which organization from India is representing India in this program. So in this program, Aeronautical Development Establishment, which comes under the DRDO, is representing India in Eurodrone program. Now talking about the Eurodrone program, this program was launched in 2016. Okay, and it is a remotely piloted aircraft system. So it is a kind of drone, okay, which can be piloted remotely. Okay, and it is designed for long endurance mission as per the Eurodrone program. So for single load of fuel, the aircraft can stay in air for 40 hours. Okay, so as per this program. Now, as per this program, drones are expected to enter the service in 2030. Okay. Now, it is equipped with twin engine configuration. So there will be two engine in this aircraft. Okay, and this program is valued at euro 7.1 billion. Okay, now talking about the India as an observer state has joined this program. Okay, and this program is managed by OCCAR, that is Bonn based organization for joint armament corporation. So this OCCAR organization is looking towards this program. Now OCCR is based in its headquarters is in Bonn, Germany. Okay, and it is led by this program is led by this company, that is TOF Kitchen, which is based in Germany. It is an the company name is Air-Based Defense Space, and it is based in TOF Kitchen, Germany. Okay, now from India, Aeronautical Development Establishment will represent this program. Okay, and this program is a 4-nation initiative. These nations are Germany, France, Italy, and Spain. So these 4 nations has initiated this program. Okay, and this program is actually led by Airbus Defense and Space. Next is Leonardo. Third company is Dassault Aviation, and fourth one is Airbus, which is from the Spain. From before India, Japan has also joined this organization, that is Eurodrone program, in 2023. Recently, as per recently released report, the name of report is Global Firepower Military Strength Ranking 2020. Now, this report has revealed the list of world's most powerful militaries, analyzing the capabilities of 145 countries. Okay, on over 60 distinct factors. Now, which country has topped this ranking? So this the country which has topped this ranking is United States. So United States had topped this ranking. Now, talking about this ranking, so this ranking is given by in website whose name is globalfirepower.com. So this website gave this ranking, and this ranking was given since 2006. So what are the key consideration under this by which this ranking has been released? So the key consideration is troop number, military hardware, what is the financial stability of military of that country, geographic positioning, natural resources of that country. So these are some of the key characteristics by looking at which this ranking has been released. Okay, so recently this ranking has been released for 2025, and 145 countries has been analyzed. United States has secured the first rank in this ranking. United States was at first rank. Second rank was secured by Russia. Third rank is secured by China. Fourth rank is secured by India in this ranking. So can you remember this? Fourth rank is secured by India. Talking about the bottom of this ranking, at the bottom position is Bhutan. Above that is Benin, and above that is Central African Republic. So these are the 3 last countries under this ranking. Recently, Eastern Command of BSF, located in Kolkata, has commenced 10 days, a operation of 10 days along the Indo-Bangladesh border ahead of Republic Day. So ahead of Republic Day, an operation has been commenced by BSF in Eastern Command. Okay. Now, so the name of this operation first is Operation Alert. Now, why this operation has been launched? So this operation has been launched to prevent the untoward incident ahead of the Republic Day. So you all know that recently the relations between India and Bangladesh has been some kind of so to prevent this to prevent the untoward incident before the Republic Day, this operation has been launched along the border of India and Bangladesh. Okay, now another important operation which has been launched by BSF is Operation Sardhawa. Now this operation has been launched along the border of India-Pakistan at Jaisalmer. Now this operation has been launched to thwart the attempt of infiltration due to reduced visibility caused by fog during the winter. So around in the winter, when there is a fog in Jaisalmer or around the border area of the India-Pakistan, so to reduce the to thwart the attempt of infiltration, this operation, that is Operation Sardhawa, has been launched. So according to recently released 19th Global 500 2025 report, which is published by Brand Finance. Which of the following company retained its position as world's most valuable brand? World's most valuable brand with the brand value of US dollar 574.5 billion. So recently this report has been released by Brand Finance and the name of report is Global 500 2025. Now this report gives the list of the companies who are the world's most valuable brands. Okay. And the first rank, which is secured by the company, is Apple. So Apple has secured the first rank in this index, in this report, and the valuation, the brand value of the Apple is US dollar 574.5 billion. On second, it is Microsoft with the valuation of US dollar 461.1 billion. Third is secured by Google. Fourth is secured by Amazon, and fifth is secured by Walmart. Now talking about the strongest brands as per this report. First is secured by WeChat, second is secured by Nike, third is secured by Google. So these are the top 3 strongest brands as per this report. Now talking about the brands from India in this report is Tata Group. Tata Group has secured the 60th rank in this report. Second one from India is Infosys and third one is by HDFC Group. Infosys has secured the 132nd rank and HDFC Group has secured 164th rank as per this index. Brand value of country as per this report, first rank is secured by US, second is secured by China and third is secured by Germany. And brand value by industry, so top industry with the good brand value is banking, second one is retail industry and third one is media industry. Next, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare has launched first edible oil consumption survey on MyGov portal. Now, this is a portal which is launched by Government of India in 2014 for India's citizen engagement. Okay? So to engage citizen with government, this portal has been launched. And on this portal, Ministry of Agriculture has launched first edible oil consumption survey. By this survey, government is or the ministry is targeting to analyze the edible oil consumption pattern in India. Now, this survey support National Mission on Edible Oilseed, which was launched recently. You have to tell me that this mission, that is National Mission on Edible Oilseed, is approved for implementation until which year? Okay, so this mission will be implemented until 2030-31. Okay. Now talking about, first let us discuss about this survey. This survey is aimed to analyze household consumption pattern, choices and preferences of edible oil. So what amount of edible oil households are consuming? What are their choices for edible oil? What are their preferences for edible oil? This is what will be covered under the survey. Okay. What are the demographic detail? Demographic detail that how much of edible oil is consumed by the people of Kerala, how much of edible oil is consumed by the people of Punjab, etc. etc. So this is a kind of demographic detail will also be collected under this survey. It will also examine the oil use pattern, including the type of oils, what kind of oil, what type of oil they are using, what are the deep frying frequency of that oil, are they deep frying or they using the oil 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, etc. etc. And what is the consumer behavior regarding the advertisement, label reading or willingness to pay for healthier oil options. So these are the points under which this survey will be conducted. Now talking about this mission, that is National Mission on Edible Oilseed. Okay? It was launched recently and this is a 7-year period survey. The period of this survey is period of this mission is 2024-25 until 2030-31. Okay? And this mission aims to boost the production of domestic oilseeds. So to increase the production of domestic oilseed and to make India self-reliant in edible oils, this mission has been launched. Financial outlay of this mission is 10,103 crore, which are the primary oilseed crops which is targeted under this mission is first is rapeseed, mustard, groundnut, soybean, sunflower, sesame. Okay? These are the kind of oilseed crop which will be targeted under this mission. Okay. Now under this mission, government is targeting to increase the production of oilseed from 39 million to 69.7 million. So almost double. So almost government is wanting to double the production, almost double. So by 2030, 31. Also, it wants to improve the per hectare yield of this oilseed crop. Currently, it is 1353 kg. It wants to increase it to 2112 kg by 2030, 31. Recently, principal bench of NGT, yani National Green Tribunal, has directed Uttar Pradesh government to place the record of status of notifying the Dhanori water body as the wetland. Now, you have to tell me that this wetland, that is Dhanori wetland, is associated with which of the following location? It is situated in Gautam Budh Nagar. Okay, and earlier actually what was done that Uttar Pradesh government has released a notification that we want to declare this Dhanori water body as the wetland. Okay, so you have to tell me that where this Dhanori wetland situated. So this is situated in Gautam Budh Nagar. Now, Greater Noida, Gautam Budh Nagar district of Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Recently, Jammu and Kashmir government has launched a program to conserve which trees which are threatened by urbanization. This program aims to create a comprehensive database with geotags and QR codes to track their location, health, and growth pattern. So the trees which are covered under this program is Chinar trees. Now talking about this program, the name of the program is Digital Tree Aadhaar Initiative. Now under this program, a comprehensive database of Chinar trees will be created using geotag and QR codes. And these QR code or geotag is installed on these trees. Why? So that a record of each tree's geographical location, health, and growing pattern could be tracked. Now, this project has been launched by Jammu and Kashmir Forest Research Institute. Okay, and it involves geotagging and QR coding of these trees. Recently, Vikram Devdutt, which is Secretary of Ministry of Coal, has inaugurated digital classrooms in government school of across Jharkhand. Okay. Now, these classrooms are a part of DG Vidya program, which is a CSR initiative, yani Corporate Social Responsibility Initiative, by subsidiary of which of the following companies. So, this DG Vidya program has been launched by a company, okay, and the name of company is Coal India Limited. So, the subsidiary of Coal India Limited has launched this DG Vidya program. Okay, DG Vidya program. Now, this DG Vidya program aims to provide the quality education to students who are living in mining areas. So, the students who are living in mining areas, this DG Vidya program has been launched, and under this program, this Coal India Limited is aiming to provide them the quality education. Another important program which was in news recently is Project Sambalpur Shikshothan. Now, this project is launched in Sambalpur district of Odisha, and under this program, the company wants to improve the educational infrastructure in this district. This program is launched by the Mahanadi Coalfield Limited Company. Mahanadi Coalfield Limited Company. Okay. Recently, National Girl Child Day has been celebrated on which of the following dates? So this day has been celebrated on 24th of January. Okay, and the theme of this day for 2025 is empowering girls for a bright future. Now, first, this day was initiated in 2008 by Ministry of Women and Child Development, and it was launched to create the awareness about empowering the girls, and also it wanted to create an environment so that they could thrive without any barriers of gender discrimination. So these are the two important objectives to launch this day. Recently, Indian Army has launched an advanced battlefield surveillance system, and the name of system is Sanjay, the Battlefield Surveillance System. Now, this system is jointly developed by with which of the following companies? So the name of company is Bharat Electronics Limited. Now, let's discuss about this system. Now, this system named Sanjay is an automated system Now what this will do, this will integrate all the inputs from sensors which are installed at ground or in air. So this will integrate all the input from the sensor which are installed in the battlefield, in the ground or air. It will process them and it will prevent the duplication of the data received by these sensors. It will produce a kind of common surveillance picture to the armed forces so that it can give them the battlefield transparency, and also it will transform the future battlefield. This system will provide the inputs to command and army headquarters. Okay. This system is equipped with state-of-art sensors and cutting-edge analytics. It will monitor the vast land borders, prevent intrusion. It will assess the situation with very good accuracy, and it will prove as force multipliers. So basically, this system has been introduced to provide a clear picture of the battlefield. Okay, this will include the sensors who are based on ground, which are based in air. It will get the input from these sensors. It will process them and provide the clear picture of the battlefield. Now, this system is developed by Indian Army and Bharat Electronics Limited. Now, Bharat Electronics Limited is a PSU. Bharat Electronics is a PSU whose headquarters is located in Bangalore. Okay, and it has been received Navratna status. It was established in 1954. Recently, who among the following is the only foreigner to be conferred with Padma Vibhushan Award 2025? So recently, Osamu Suzuki, who was the chairman of Suzuki Motor Corporation. Suzuki Motor Corporation chairman Osamu Suzuki has received this Padma Vibhushan Award for 2025. Now, talking about these Padma Awards were launched in 1954. Actually, Bharat Ratna and Padma Award were launched in 1954. Padma Award had three categories. First is Pehla Varg, Dusra Varg और Tisra Varg. Pehla Varg, Dusra Varg और Tisra Varg. In 1955, name of these Pehla Varg, Dusra Varg, Tisra Varg has been changed to Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan or Padma Shri. So, these award has been launched in 1954, renamed in 1955. Okay, and this award is given. Padma Vibhushan is given for this for exceptional and distinguished service. Padma Bhushan is given for distinguished service, and Padma Shri is given for distinguished service in any field. Okay, the Padma Bhushan is given for distinguished service of higher order, and distinguished service in any field is given to Padma Shri. Okay. Now, how this Padma Award awardees are selected? See, there is a kind of committee that is known as Padma Award Committee, which is constituted by Prime Minister. So, Prime Minister every year constitute this Padma Award Committee. Okay. Now, this committee would be headed by Cabinet Secretary. The member of committee would be Home Secretary, Secretary to President, and there will be 4 to 6 eminent persons. 4 to 6 eminent persons would be there. Okay. Now, these persons will recommend the persons for these awards to Prime Minister and President of India for approval. And the announcement of Padma Awards will be happen on Republic Day each year. So, on Republic Day each year, these awards will be announced. So, recently, Padma Vibhushan 2025 has been given to many people, to 7 people. The name of these people are Dubur Nageshwar Reddy, who is associated with medicine, belong to Telangana. Second one is retired Chief Justice of India, Shri Jagdish Singh Kehar, and he belongs to Chandigarh. Third one is Kumudini Rajnikant Lakhia. She is associated with field of art. She is from Gujarat. Fourth one is Lakshmi Narayan Subramaniam. He is from Karnataka. Fifth one is M.T. Vasudevan Nair, received the award posthumously. He is from Kerala. Osamu Suzuki, chairman of Suzuki Motor Corporation, from Japan. And the last one is Sharda Sinha, who is also known as Kokila of Bihar, and she is from Bihar. Okay. So these are the 7 persons who received the Padma Vibhushan. Now, The Padma Award is given in many categories like art, social work, public affairs, science and engineering, trade and industry, medicine, literature, civil services, sports, and other categories which are not covered above. So this award is given in many categories. This year, 139 Padma Award are given, 7 Padma Bhushan, 19 Padma Bhushan, and 113 Padma Shri awards are given. And 23 women has received this award this year. Okay, चलिए. As per recently released report named Learning Interrupted, Global Snapshot of Climate-Related School Disruption in 2024. Now, as per this report, extreme climate events like heat waves, floods, storms has disrupted the schooling of how many children in 85 countries. ठीक है? So the schooling of 242 million children has been interrupted as per this report. This report is given by UNICEF. UNICEF stands for United Nations Children Fund. United Nations Children Fund. Now, as per this report, at least 1 in 7 students schooling is disrupted due to climate hazard in 2024. So in 2024, 1 in 7 student schooling has been disrupted due to climate hazard. As per this report, 85 countries and or territories saw their schools were affected due to climate related hazards. Okay. 74% of 242 million people, 242 million students were from low and lower middle income country. And the region who is most affected in 2024 was South Asia. Heat waves were the most significant climate hazard in 2024. Okay. Now, talking about this UNICEF, UNICEF is an emergency assistance for children. It was established in 1946. Okay, and its headquarters is located in New York City. Recently, an international conference titled Sun, Space, Weather and Solar Stellar Connections was held to commemorate 125th anniversary of Kodaikanal Solar Observatory. So on 125th anniversary of this observatory, this conference has been held. You have to tell me this conference was organized by which of the following institute. So this conference was organized by Indian Institute of Astronomics, which is located in Bengaluru. Actually, this IIA, that is Indian Institute of Astronomics, is a research institute and it conducts research on primarily astronomy, astrophysics and related fields. So on these related fields, this institute conduct the research, and this institute has recently organized this conference. The name of conference is Sun, Space, Weather and Solar Stellar Connections. Okay. Now, this conference was conducted to discuss the advancement in solar magnetism, solar stellar connections and space weather. So the weather related to the sun and space, to discuss these things, this conference was conducted. Okay. This Kodaikanal Solar Observatory is located in Kodaikanal, Dindigul district of Tamil Nadu, and it was established in 1899. So kindly remember these two. Recently, which of the following countries has become the first Southeast Asian nation to legalize the same-sex marriage? So to legalize same-sex marriage, first Southeast Asian nation has done this. Okay. So you have to tell me that which country is this? So this is Thailand. Okay. Talking about this Asia, this one is the third country. From Asia, this one is third country. First one was Taiwan, second one was Nepal, and third one is Thailand. So talking about Asia, Thailand is the third country. When we talk about the Southeast Asian nation, this one is the first country. Overall, on world basis, Netherlands is the first country. Netherlands is the first country. Okay. Now talking about this LGBTQ term, LGBTQ are the peoples. Okay. LGBTQ stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender and queer community. Okay. As per recently released report named Fiscal Health Index, which of the following states has topped the ranking? Okay. Now this report is released by Niti Aayog, and this report is released for the first time. This is an inaugural report. Now why this report has been released? This report is released to assess the state's fiscal health. Fiscal health of the state will be assessed in this report. It will also identify the areas of improvement, and also it will promote the best practices among the states. It will promote the best practices among the states. So these are the important things this report will offer. Okay, this is the first edition of this report. This report is released by Niti Aayog. Now, there are 5 sub-indices of this report on which this report has been released or ranking has been given to the states. So the first one is quality of expenditure, second one is revenue mobilization, third one is fiscal prudence, fourth one is debt index, and fifth one is debt sustainability. So these are the 5 sub-indices, major sub-indices on which ranking has been given to the states. So the top ranked state as per this report is Odisha, second one is Chhattisgarh, third one is Goa, and the bottom one is Punjab, Andhra Pradesh, and West Bengal. Okay. Now, talking on the basis of the score of these states has been categorized into 4 categories. That is achiever, frontrunner, performer, and aspirational. Achiever category is that category, the state for which has received the score above the 50. Between 40 and 50, the front runner category is there. Between 25 and 40, performer is there, and less than 25, aspirational is there. Okay. For the achiever categories, there are 5 states, that is Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Goa, and Gujarat. Odisha has the score of 67.8. Chhattisgarh has the score of 55.2. Front runner has 5 states in it. Performer category has 4 states in it, and aspirational category has 4 states in it. So in total 18 states were assessed as per this report. UNESCO has added which of the following Indian cities to the list of wetland cities of the world, making them the first 2 Indian cities to be included in this prestigious list. So recently 2 Indian cities, that is Udaipur and Indore, has been included in the list of wetland cities of the world, and this is the first 2 Indian cities. Okay. Now this list provides a framework for conservation and wise use of wetland. Now, talking about this International Convention of Wetland, it was adopted in 1971 in Ramsar city of Iran. In Ramsar city of Iran, this International Convention on Wetland was signed. Okay. Recently, in 2025, there were 31 cities. 31 cities were included in this list, and from India there were 2 cities, that is Indore and Udaipur. These are the 31 cities from which were included in this list. Maximum cities are from China. Okay? Maximum cities are from the China. Now why this Udaipur and Indore has been selected? Because Indore has a wetland named Sirpur Lake. This is a Ramsar site in Indore. Nearby Udaipur, there are 5 major wetlands named Pichola, Fateh Sagar, Rang Sagar, Savroop Sagar, and Doodh Talai. So these are the 5 major wetlands which are around the Udaipurs. That's why this Udaipur and Indore has been selected. Okay. Now this wetland city accreditation aims to conserve and protect these wetlands. Okay? And this accreditation is valid for 6 years. Recently, ISRO has rolled out GSLV with NVS-2 satellite, okay, which is a part of NAVIC, yani navigation with Indian constellation. Okay. You have to tell me that NVS-02 satellite is developed by which of the following organization? So this is developed by URSC Bengaluru, yani UR Rao Satellite Center located in Bengaluru. Now NAVIC, talking about this NAVIC stands for Navigation with Indian Constellation. It is also known as Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System. It is developed to provide the navigation facilities to Indian people and organization. Okay? This IRNSS, yani NAVIC, will provide services to Indian users, and also it will extend these services. This service would be extended to region up to 1500 kilometer from its boundary, from India's boundary. Okay, now this NBS-2 satellite, it is the second satellite. It is the second satellite of 5 second generation satellite. It is developed to replace the existing satellite in IRNSS. Okay, its weight is 2250 kg and it has the power capacity of 3 years. Okay, these satellites will have the longer lifespan of 12 years. Okay, now Navik satellite is navigation satellite. I have told you earlier, Navik satellite is an navigation satellite. These constellation will have the 7 satellites. Okay, recently, which of the following ship has completed the final phase of hydrographic survey of Mauritius? You have to tell me which of the following Indian ship has completed the first phase of hydrographic survey of Mauritius. Okay, so the name of ship is INS Sarvekshak. INS Sarvekshak is the ship. Hydrography. What is hydrography? Hydrography is a branch of science, applied science, which deals with measurement and description of physical features of ocean, sea, coastal area, lakes, rivers. So this provides the measurement and a description of the physical features of ocean, sea, lakes, and rivers, coastal areas, etc., etc. So this hydrographic survey of Mauritius, first phase, has been done by INS Sarvekshak. Now talking about INS Sarvekshak, this is Indian Navy's hydrographic survey ship. It is based in Southern Naval Command of Kochi and it is built by Goa Shipyard Limited. Okay. Recently, which of the following organization has launched Enhanced Certificate of Origin 2.0 system, which is a significant upgrade designed to simplify the certification process for exporters, and it will also help in enhancing the trade efficiency. Now let us first discuss that what is this certificate of origin. Now certificate of origin is a kind of document. It is a kind of document which is required to exports to those countries with which India has the trade agreement. So India has a free trade agreement with many countries. Okay, so to claim the duty concession from those countries, India has the exporter has to submit this certificate or this document. So this is a kind of document which is required for export to those countries with which India has the free trade agreement. Now this is a kind of certificate when any exporter is exporting any kind of product from India to a particular country with which India has the free trade agreement, it has to submit that certificate to the importing country. And with that document, he or she can claim the duty concession. So basically, this certificate will help in claiming the duty concession in the importing country with which India has signed trade agreement. Okay, so this is what it is known as certificate of origin. Now recently, second phase or the new system, that is certificate of origin 2.0, has been launched. This is launched by DGFT, meaning Directorate General of Foreign Trade. Now DGFT is responsible for administering law regarding foreign trade. So it will help in administering law regarding the foreign trade. Okay, so DGFT has launched this certificate of origin 2.0 system. Okay, now why this system has been launched? Now this system has been launched with some upgrades, some new features, user-friendly features are launched under this system. Some user-friendly features are launched under this system. Okay, now let us discuss about the features. Some user-friendly features are launched under this system, with such as multi-user access could be provided under this system. Also, it will enable exporters to authorize multiple users under a single import-exporter code. What is this importer-exporter code? Importer-exporter code is a kind of 10-digit code. It is a 10-digit alphanumeric code, and it is required to import and export goods and services in India. Okay, so a multiple user can authorize this code. This is the first feature which is launched under this certificate of origin 2.0 system. Next important feature is Aadhaar based e-signing. Also, it will also support the Aadhaar based e-signing alongside digital signature tokens, providing the greater flexibility to the exporters. Also, there will be a dashboard, integrated dashboard, which will help exporter to seamlessly access the services of certification of origin system. Next, they will also provide the information regarding the free trade agreement. They will also provide the information regarding the trade events and other resources. Okay. And also there is a feature which is known as in lieu certificate of origin, and it will help exporters to request the correction in their certificate. In the previous certificate, they could correct, they could make correction also using the certificate of origin system 2.0. Okay. Now, another thing which DGFT has introduced is a procedure which is launched to avail back-to-back certificates of origin which are non-preferential. Now, what is this back-to-back certificate of origins which are non-preferential? That is the when any exporter is exporting the goods from India, but those products are not of Indian origin, they are intended to re-export, they are intended to transshipment or merchanting trade. For that goods, the exporter need to get the back-to-back certificate of origin, which are of non-preferential. Okay, so this is all about the certificate of origin system. Recently, Ministry of Finance has notified operationalization of Unified Pension Scheme as an option under National Pension Scheme for central government employee, and this scheme will be effective from April 1, 2025. Now you have to tell me that this scheme will offer what percentage of average basic pay drawn by a central government employee during the 12-month prior to the retirement, provided they complete 25 years of service. So, answer to this question is 50%. Now let us discuss what is Unified Pension Scheme. Before Unified Pension Scheme, let us discuss about what is old pension scheme and what is new pension scheme. Okay. Now, old pension scheme was launched by the government, under which what the basic salary or the salary of an employee, what he was drawing. For example, he was drawing 1 lakh rupees per month. Now 50% of this he will get as a pension under the OPS. Now under the OPS, employee does not need to make any contribution. So no contribution was of employee. All the financial burden was of central government. Okay. Talking about this NPS, in NPS, the contribution of employee was 10%, contribution of the government was 14%. Now, this will make the corpus. This will make the corpus, and during the retirement, he can take out 60% of the corpus, 40% of the corpus will be invested in the market. There are many market funds in which these 40% of amount will be invested. So this is what NPS is all about. Now talking about the Unified Pension Scheme, Unified Pension Scheme, in this 50% of the average basic pay that is drawn by central government employee during the prior 12 months of the retirement, they'll get the 50% of the average basic pay. What does this mean? So for example, if an employee drawing and salary of rupees 50,000 for 6 months before his retirement, and just before his retirement he was promoted and his salary got 1 lakh rupees. So for 6 months his salary was 50,000, for 6 months his salary was 1 lakh. So average of this all salary, he will get 50% of that as a pension. So this is what all about the Unified Pension Scheme. The condition is that he or she has to complete 25 years of service to get this 50% of average basic salary. Okay. For example, he has not completed the 25 years of service, but the service is more than 10 years. For example, his service is 12 years, 14 years, or 20 years, etc., etc. But it is in between 10 years to 25 years. So on proportionate basis, he'll get the pension. Okay. The assured salary, assured minimum pension, or the minimum guaranteed payout will be provided rupees 10,000 per month to the employee. The condition is that he has to serve at least 10 years for that. Okay. Now, what happened in the case of the death of the employee? So in the case of death of the employee, family payout will be 60%. So family will get the 60% of the payout as a pension. Okay. Now, under the UPS, under the NPS, I've told you that contribution of employee was 10% and contribution of government was 14%. Now, this contribution of government that was 14% under NPS has been increased to 18.5%. Okay. So this contribution has been increased to 18.5% under this unified pension scheme. As per recent information, Union Cabinet, has approved Protection and Enforcement of Interest in Aircraft Objects Bill. And this bill has been approved by the Union Cabinet to ratify which convention? So this bill has been approved by the Union Cabinet to ratify Cape Town Convention. To ratify Cape Town Convention, this bill has been approved by the Union Cabinet. Now, what this bill aims to? Now, this bill aims to ratify Cape Town Convention, and one is Cape Town Protocol. So for these two things, this particular bill has been introduced. Okay. Now, Cape Town Convention is also known as, the other name of Cape Town Convention is Convention on International Interest in Mobile Equipment. So this is what convention's full name is all about. Okay. Now this bill will help in lowering the leasing and financing cost of aircraft. So what is this bill all about? Let me tell you this in a very brief and very lucid manner. Now, for example, any Indian company want to has possessed a aircraft from a foreign company. Okay, but due to some issues, he could not pay the amount. And he gets default on his payment. But now he has the payment and he wants to repossess that aircraft from a company that is based outside India or any company. So he can repossess that aircraft in case he has a default earlier. Okay. So to repossess the high value mobile assets like aircraft, engine, defaulters, in case the airline defaults on lease payment, so in case any airline defaults on lease payment, he or she can, the company or the creditors can repossess that high value mobile assets or the aircraft or helicopters. So this is what all about. This is what Cape Town Convention said. Now this convention was signed in Cape Town. That's why it is known as Cape Town Convention. Cape Town is in South Africa, and this convention was signed in 2001 under International Civil Aviation Organization and International Institute for Unification of Private Law, UNIDROIT. Okay. Now this convention aims to solve the problem of obtaining certain rights to aviation assets. Okay. Now talking about this Cape Town Protocol, this protocol aims to set some specific rule for aircraft financing and leasing. So this protocol sets some rule for financing and leasing of the aircraft. So this is what all about this Cape Town Convention. Now what is this International Civil Aviation Organization? So this is an organization which aims to plan and development of air transport in the world. Also, its headquarters is located in Quebec, Canada. Headquarter of Civil Aviation, ICAO, is located. Now, UNIDROIT, its seat is located in Rome, Italy, and it study and the needs and methods for modernizing, harmonizing, and coordinating private and commercial laws. Okay. Times Higher Education has recently released a report named World University Ranking by Subject 2025. Now you have to tell me which of the following Indian institution is the only Indian institution in top 100 for computer science, securing 96th position for the very first time in the ranking. So the institution is IISc Bangalore. Now talking about this report is given by Times Higher Education. Okay. Now this report gives ranking in 11 subjects. So this is a report which is subject wise. So subject wise ranking is provided to the institution worldwide. So as per this report, around 11,000 universities were ranked in 11 subjects. 11,000 universities in 11 subjects were assessed. Now what are these 11 subjects? These are arts and humanities, business and economies, computer science, education studies, engineering, law, life sciences, medical and health, physical sciences, psychology, and social sciences. Earlier, medical and health was known as clinical and health, and education studies was known as education. So basically, there are 11 subjects which were assessed, and 11,000 universities were ranked under this report. Now, under this report, from India, IISc Bengaluru has been ranked in computer science, and it is the only Indian institution which has secured the 96th position for the first time. Okay, now this is topped by University of Oxford. Let me tell you that what are the top ranking universities or institutes in all the subjects. So for art and humanities, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, which is based in US, has topped the rankings. In business and economies, the same institution has topped. Okay, in computer science, University of Oxford is there. In education studies, Stanford University. Engineering में Harvard University. Law, Stanford University. Life sciences, Harvard University. Medical and health, University of Oxford. For physical sciences, California Institute of Technology. Psychology, Stanford University. And for social science, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. So among all 11 subjects, 9 universities are from US, which has topped, and 2 are from United Kingdom. Okay, 2 are from United Kingdom, 9 are from US. Now, talking about the pillars on which the evaluation of universities or institutes had been done, there are 5 core pillars on which this has been done. 5 pillars are teaching, second one is research environment, third one is research quality, fourth one is industry, and fifth one is international outlook. International outlook. चलिए, which of the following companies has launched Janus Pro 7B, which is a new artificial intelligence model which can generate detailed images from text input. So if we input text in this software, in this model, it generates detailed images, okay, in very good quality. And the name of this software is, this model is Janus Pro 7B. Now this Janus Pro 7B is launched by DeepSeek. DeepSeek is a Chinese company which belongs to China. Its headquarters is located in Hangzhou, Zhejiang. Okay. चलिए. Recently, Union Minister, that is Ashwini Vaishnav, has launched an initiative that is Wah Ustad. Wah Ustad, an initiative has been launched. This initiative provides platform for young classically trained vocalists to showcase their exceptional skills. Now you have to tell me that this challenge is driven by Dilli Gharana in collaboration with Ministry of Culture and which of the following companies? Now this challenge is driven by Dilli Gharana, Ministry of Culture and Doordarshan. Now let us discuss the 3 initiative which has been launched by Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav. So the first initiative is Waves Bazaar. Now Waves Bazaar is an initiative, is a platform which is designed to connect India's creative talent pool with international market. So in this event, it will enable user to showcase their content. It will enable them to pitch the projects and make the meaningful connections. It will help in supporting the brand collaborations. It will help them secure the funding and develop the distribution channels. That's why this Waves Bazaar channel has been launched. Waves Bazaar initiative has been launched. Next is Waves Award. Now this award is set to commence with the nomination from 15th of January, and it will have some creative disciplines like Game of the Year, Film of the Year, Animation Film of the Year, Startup of the Year, Influencer of the Year. So there are many categories in which these awards will be provided. And there are some special selections award like Social Impact Award, Tech Icon Award, Stories of the Change, etc. etc. So Waves Award is also launched by the Union Minister. Third is three new challenges are launched under Create in India Challenge. We have already discussed that what is this Create in India Challenge. In Create in India Challenge, actually, this is launched under Waves Summit. Under Waves Summit, this Create in India Challenge has been launched, and Waves Summit is organized in the first week of February. Now, this summit is organized by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Okay. Now, these three new challenges are Resonate, the EDM Challenge, Make the World Wear Khadi, and Wah Ustad. Now, the Wah Ustad is envisioned by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and it is driven by Delhi Gharana, Ministry of Culture, and Doordarshan. Now, this Wah Ustad initiative will provide a platform for young classical trained vocalists to showcase their exceptional skills, to showcase the skills of young vocalists whose age is between 18 years or above. This platform is provided to them so that they could show their skill to the including the this is also open to international participation also. Okay. Now this Delhi Gharana. Now this Delhi Gharana is a tabla traditional playing style. Okay, and it is founded by Siddhar Khan Dhadi. Siddhar Khan Dhadi. Okay. Now next challenge is Make the World Wear Khadi. Now this challenge invites advertising professionals and freelancers to develop innovative campaigns, and it will position the Khadi as the global brand. So basically under this challenge, professionals, advertising professional and freelancers are invited so that they could develop some kind of innovative campaign, and the aim of this campaign should be to make Khadi a global brand. Okay. Next is Resonate, the EDM Challenge. Now this is hosted by Indian Music Association. Okay, it invites artists, composers, musicians, performers from the world, from around the world. That means that it is open to all the nationalities, and it will invite them to showcase their exceptional talent in electronic dance and music production. Electronic dance and music production. Okay. Recently, which of the following companies has announced the successful deployment of world's first ever fusion of synthetic aperture radar and optical imagery in orbit through its GLX-XQ payload, which is aboard ISRO's POEM platform, that is PSLV Orbital Experimental Module. So recently, this POEM platform has been launched, and around 24 payloads were launched on this POEM platform. And one of that was GLX-XQ payload. Now, under this payload, world's first ever fusion of synthetic aperture radar and optical imagery happened. Now, you have to tell me that which company has done this world first ever fusion. So this is done by Galaxy company. Okay. Now it is an IIT Madras incubated company, and recently this is currently based in Bangalore. Okay, and it was founded in 2021. Now let us discuss about this first ever fusion of synthetic aperture radar. Now what is this synthetic aperture radar? This is kind of moving antenna which can capture the images on Earth. Okay, and optical imagery. By fusing these two things, this is the actually first ever fusion of these two technologies, that is synthetic aperture radar and optical imagery. Okay, now under this first kind of integration, critical needs across sectors would be addressed. Sectors like defense sector, agriculture, disaster response. It can capture synthetic aperture radar can capture the detailed images through clouds and darkness also. So that is very important thing, that through clouds and darkness it can capture the detailed images. It will help us in defense, agriculture and disaster response, and it will also enhance the Earth observation. Recently, Residential Mortgage Backed Securitization Development Company Limited, which is set up by which of the following organization, has received certificate of registration from RBI. So basically, this RDCL has received the certification of registration from RBI to commence the operation. Now you have to tell me that which company, which organization has set up RDCL. Okay, now this is set up by National Housing Bank. Now let us discuss about this residential mortgage backed securitization. Let us first discuss that what is mortgage. Mortgage is For example, any person needs some kind of money. Okay? He goes to lender. He asks for loan for which he is ready to provide some kind of collateral. Okay? He gets the loan from lender. In lieu of this loan, he provide principal and some interest to the lender on monthly basis, yearly basis, or quarterly basis, whatever the contract which has been signed between these two persons. Now, this lender provide loans to many people. Now, this is what mortgage is all about. Now, this lender provide loan to many people and make some kind of group of these mortgage. Okay? Now, he or she, lender, sells this mortgage to a financial institution. Okay? Lender sell this mortgage, group of mortgage, to this financial institution, and this financial institution convert this mortgage into the securities. Convert this mortgage into the securities. This financial institution will now receive the interest and principals from these persons directly. There is no role of lender now here, and these securities which this financial institution has converted the mortgage into security is known as mortgage-backed securities. Residential mortgage-backed security is that in which collateral is the resident, okay, is the house of that person. Okay. Now, this is what the residential mortgage-backed security is all about. Basically, this is a debt-based asset which is backed by interest paid on residential loans. Okay. This is what residential mortgage-backed security is all about. Now, this has been set up by National Housing Bank. Now, let us discuss about this company. The paid up capital of this company, RDCL, would be 500 crore, and registered office of this company will be in Mumbai, and it will commence its operation in March 2025. Who among the following has been appointed as the acting administrator of NASA, and she has also become the first woman to lead this organization, that is NASA. So this acting administrator is Janet E. Petro. So Janet E. Petro has become the first woman to lead the NASA. Okay, she will be the 15th acting administrator of NASA. Before her, 14th was Bill Nelson. 14th was Bill Nelson. NASA is actually associated with United States of America. Okay, it is responsible for United States Civil Space Program, aeronautics research and space research. Okay, it was established in 1958 and headquarters of NASA is located in Washington, DC. Okay, recently Forbes 50 over 50 global list has been published for the first time ever. Okay, and this list includes names of 3 people, 3 Indian women. Okay, who among the following is not one among them? So Nirmala Sitharaman, who is current finance minister of India, is not among these 3 women. These 3 women are Kiran Majumdar-Shah, Sheila Patel, and Urmila Ashar. So these are 3 women who are included in this list, and answer to this question is Nirmala Sitharaman. Now, talking about this list has been released by Forbes, which is an American business magazine, and headquarters of this company is located in Jersey City, New Jersey. Okay. Now, talking about the top, who has secured top rank in this list, Karesha Abdul Karim, who is an infectious disease expert, has secured first rank in this list. Second rank is secured by Rafaela Aponte Diamant, who is the co-owner of Mediterranean Shipping Company, which is world's largest shipping line. Fourth rank is secured by Margaret Atwood, who is a prolific author and poet. So author and poet Margaret Atwood has secured the 4th position. Third position is secured by India's Urmila Ashar, who is also known as Gujju Ben, and her venture is known as Gujju Banana Nashta. Okay. Kiran Majumdar-Shah has secured the 32nd position on the list. She is associated with biopharmaceutical industry. And 37th spot is secured by India's Sheila Patel. She is working towards the rights of slum dwellers and also providing them the equitable urban space. Recently, Telangana government has extended financial support to landless agriculture families under Indrima Atmiya Bharosa program, providing each eligible family with what amount annually? So recently, actually, 4 programs has been initiated by Telangana government. One of this is Indrima Atmiya Bharosa program. So under this, funding has been released. So under this program, eligible families get rupees 12,000 annually. Now let us discuss these programs in detail. The first program which has been initiated, or the funding has been initiated, is Ryuthu Bharosa program. Now under this scheme of Telangana government, rupees 6,000 per acre rupees 6,000 per acre was disbursed as first installment of investment. Okay, now under this scheme, under this Ryuthu Bharosa scheme, rupees 12,000 per year will be provided to the eligible farmers, and first installment of rupees 6,000 per acre has been released. Okay, now this scheme, under this scheme, assistance will be provided twice a year. Okay, so twice a year assistance of rupees 6,000 per installment would be provided. So 2 installment will be provided per year under this scheme. So earlier this scheme was implemented as Ryuthu Bandhu scheme, and recently its assistance has been increased from rupees 10,000 to rupees 12,000, and under this scheme per acre each farmer would get rupees 6,000. Okay, in one installment. Next scheme under which funding has been released is Indrima Atmiya Bharosa scheme. Now under this scheme, landless agriculture laborer, who are also known as tenant farmers, farmers doing the farming on others' land. Okay, those farmers are known as tenant farmers. So these landless agriculture farmers will receive the annual assistance of rupees 12,000, and recently first installment of rupees 6,000 has been released under this scheme. Now with this money, they can purchase the farming equipment or other necessary items. Okay. Next is Indrima housing scheme. This is an affordable housing opportunity for all citizens who do not have roof over their heads. So those people who do not own their own houses, they will get the opportunity to get house under this scheme. Now this scheme was launched in 2024, and recently funding under the scheme has been released. Now under this scheme, rupees 5 lakh will be provided to each eligible beneficiary to build a house. Okay. Recently, which of the following organization has launched a digital platform, digital repository, also which is known as Dharohar milestone in Indian securities market? Repository means some kind of place where all the data is there. Okay. So this repository named Dharohar is launched by SEBI, yani Securities and Exchange Board of India. Now with this repository, this initiative aims to document and showcase 150 years of organized trading in India's securities market. So in India's security markets, there is an history of 150 years, and to showcase and document that, this repository Dharohar has been launched. We can access this repository at www.mism.org. Under this, on this website, an interactive timeline is provided with events and 3D galleries. And this repository hosts around 3,000 assets like articles, regulatory evolution, interview, etc., etc. Talking about SEBI, SEBI is headquartered in Mumbai. It was started in 1988. It was founded in 1998, and it is a regulatory body which is working in securities and commodity market. Chaliye. Recently, which of the following companies has launched revolutionary language model? The name of model is R1. It has an exceptional capabilities which will solve complex problems across chemistry, mathematics, and coding. So this R1 model will help solving the complex problems in the areas including chemistry, mathematics, and coding. And the name of model is R1. This model is launched by DeepSeek company. DeepSeek company is associated with China, and its headquarters is located in Hangzhou, Zhejiang. Okay. Now this R1 model works on MOE architecture, yani mixture of experts architecture. Now this model has a team of specialist models which together work to answer a question instead of a big model, instead of a single big model which is managing everything. Okay, so this works on MOE architecture, yani mixture of expert architecture. Recently, Birla Institute of Management Technology, yani BIMTech, has introduced a blockchain-based digital currency, which is designed exclusively for BIMTech ecosystem. So this institute, that is BIMTech, has launched a blockchain-based digital currency. The name of currency is BIMcoin, and this currency is launched for BIMTech. BIMTech yani institute's ecosystem only. Now with this currency, the users like students, vendors, administrators can do the secure, transparent, and instant transaction. So this is help the students of BIMTech, the people working as a vendor in BIMTech and administrator, to do the instant and secure transactions. Now, this is BIMTech is India's first business management institute to launch its crypto digital currency, or the digital currency named BIMcoin. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated 38th National Games in Dehradun, Uttarakhand. Which of the following sports has been included in National Games for the first time? So for the first time, sports like yoga and Malkhambh has been included in National Games. So this National Games has been inaugurated in Dehradun, Uttarakhand. Okay, and it will conducted around 11 cities and 8 districts of Uttarakhand. The game's mascot is Mauli. The mascot of these games is Mauli, which is a state bird of Uttarakhand named Monal. So this Mauli is inspired by Monal, which is the state bird of Uttarakhand. Now under these national games, there will be 35 sports discipline. Okay, and 4 sports disciplines are non-medal like Kalaripattu, Yogasan, Malkhambh, and rafting. So these are the 4 sports which are non-medal sports. Okay, and yoga and Malkhambh are included for the very first time. Malkhambh is a sport on which there is a kind of pole. Okay, there is a kind of pole on which persons do some kind of exercise or some kind of yoga poses. Okay, that is known as Malkhambh. Okay. Under this national games, a kind of special park, also known as sports forest, will be established in which 10,000 saplings will be planted by athletes and guests. And the theme of this national games is Green Games. Can you remember this theme of this national games is Green Games. Now, China's first Type 054B frigate Luohe has been commissioned recently in Qingdao, East China's Shandong province. Now you have to tell me the designated hull number of this ship Luohe. So the hull number, what is hull number? Hull number is actually an identification number, hull identification number, and it is a unique serial number which identifies boat or ship. So to identify boat or ship, a unique ID, unique serial number is provided, which is known as hull number. So for Luohe, hull number 545 is provided. 545 is provided. Okay. Now talking about this Luohe, this ship will displace around 5,000 ton. Okay, it is a 147-meter long ship. Okay, and it has some advanced technologies and like stealth technology. It will have the combat command system and firepower integration. Chaliye. Recently, who among the following was named as ICC Men's T20 Cricketer of the Year 2024, and these awards are given by ICC. So at ICC Award 2024, who among the following has received this T20 Cricketer of the Year award? So this award has been given to Arshdeep Singh. Other winner of these awards are, in T20 women winner is Amelia Kerr, she is from New Zealand. Men's ODI cricketer is Azmatullah Omarzai, who plays from Afghanistan. Women's ODI cricketer is Smriti Mandhana, she is from India. Emerging men's cricketer as per this awards is Kamindu Mendis, she is from Sri Lanka. Sorry, he is from Sri Lanka. And emerging women's cricketer is Anirai Daxon, she is from South Africa. And there are other awards you can check here, like Jasprit Bumrah has been named as ICC Men's Test Cricketer of the Year, and women cricketer is Amelia Kerr again. One important award under this is Men's Cricketer of the Year 2024. Jasprit Bumrah has received this award, and this award is also known as Sir Garfield Sobers Trophy for Men's Cricketer of the Year. So can you remember this? Jasprit Bumrah has received this award. And three teams like Men's Test Team of the Year, Men's ODI Team of the Year, and Women's ODI Team of the Year was also announced, and this is not important for your exam. Recently, Assam Chief Minister Himant Biswa Sharma has announced that which city will be Assam's second capital. So Assam's first capital is Dispur. Assam's second capital as per this announcement will be Dibrugarh. Okay, as per this announcement, Assam's second capital would be Dibrugarh. Now talking about Dibrugarh, Dibrugarh is derived name of Dibrugarh is derived from Dibarumukh. And Dibru stands for Dibru evolved from Dibaru river. Dibaru river. Okay. Dibru means blister and Gad means fort. Okay. Dibru means blister and Gad means fort.
So this was part 4 of best 300 MCQs for the month of January. I'll see you in the part 1 of February 2025. Thank you for watching.